and Planchette. Now we've got only two to move in, Final Intrigue and Top Shot. Final Intrigue and Top Shot join in simultaneously and we're ready for action. $2 Helsingborg and they're set to go. They're off this time. Raymond just a little slowly into stride. Helsingborg was first away. Sunderbank is up looking for the lead, followed by Final Intrigue, and then comes Bather's Enchanted Spider. Old Top Shot, 10 years of age, is out on a limb, followed by Raymond Grumpy from the gun and back line. The leader at the 1200 is Sunderbank. Gets its own way in front, and that's characteristic. Opens up 2.5 Helsingborg. Final Intrigue between Top Shot wide, and nearer to the inside is Enchanted Spider as they race up towards the 1,000 marker. And here the leader is Sunderbank, 2 lengths Helsingborg, Top Shot, followed closely by Final Intrigue, Enchanted Spider. Raymond on the inside of Bathers, and then Grumpy in the last pair from the gun and back line. Working their way along the side of the Rosehill Gardens track, and Sunderbank about a length clear on the firm elect Helsingborg. In third position is Top Shot, 2 lengths to Final Intrigue, Enchanted Spider, followed by Bathers, and then Raymond, a couple to Grumpy, similar gap to back line, and from the gun whips them in as they turn for home now. And the leader is Sunderbank, a length on Helsingborg. Rod Quinn well up on the irons, and the favourite is almost level with Sunderbank as they straighten. And then Final Intrigue running a bit of a race now. Quinn shakes up Helsingborg. Final Intrigue is chasing it, and Raymond gets between them now. Well, he has to get desperate. Rodney Quinn on Helsingborg. Raymond and Final Intrigue quickly sail past the favourite, and Raymond is doing better than Final Intrigue. By golly, isn't he an improved racehorse? Raymond racing away. Big effort. Raymond beat Final Intrigue and Helsingborg. From the gun ran fourth. Then Grumpy, Top Shot, Bathers, Enchanted Spider, backline, and Sunderbank walked home last.
Well, there you go. There's the old quick backup theory. That horse raced and won at Warwick Farm last Monday. I don't know what it is about the thoroughbred world, but there seems to be a hard and fast rule that you can only run these things every 14 days. I think some horses thrive on that quick backup, and there's another example of it. Young Joseph Pride formerly worked with John Size. He's now out on his own at Rosehill Gardens, and here is a young trainer who understands his horse. I don't know whether or not Raymond is one of those thick-winded gallopers or not, but Joseph was of the opinion that Warwick Farm run on Monday would clean him out, and he had absolutely no hesitation in backing him up, with 57.5 kilos, I might add, and he went better today than he went on Monday. Raymond by Truly Vain out of Cathedral, trained by Joseph Pride and ridden by Chris Muntz. $3.60 and $1.40. Final Intrigue $1.80. Helsingborg $1.20. Quinella $14.30. Trifecta $39.90. Victoria Park.
We need about 5 or 6 to move in. Sunline, a dynamic win in the Turnbull in the previous race. The eye-catching finish was from Universal Prince. Primrose Sands did well, considering there were stories about that she'd missed some work, and she took the field up to Sunline. She held on to hold third place. 6-4-12 in the Turnbull. The Edward Manifold victory going to Uga Chaka and Damien Oliver. Tickle Myers about to join them in the stalls. Shelburne Lass awaits a turn. There's Romano Star going in. Now Tickle My. It's turned quite cold and it's threatening to rain, but fortunately we haven't had any significant rain at all. 1 or 2 briefest of showers that have not affected the track, and Flemington has raced very evenly and fairly again here, despite the rail being out in the 9-metre position. Here's Dynamic Love. Justin Sheehan. Looks like the girth has been tightened up. Justin Sheehan back aboard Dynamic Love, and she's going to be the last to move into the stalls for the Jayco Caravan Stakes. Just trotting around to free her up. There you go. Who said it hasn't rained? It's just started. You can bet your life if I say it hasn't rained, it'll start. Just a little bit of drizzle falling now. Here's Dynamic Love going in. So the field is set. This is race 7. Amber lights flashing. Big field. Number of attendants in with these mares. They're off. And Spy Stole dropped out at the start with Rain Dance Lady and Arabia, and Life is Beautiful began very fast, is joined and headed by Lady Marion, who found the lead, and then Dynamic Love up third the outside. Shelburne Lass improving deep on the course to get to fourth, followed by Romano Star, Miss Power Bird. She's followed closely in the field by KMS, I think it is, on her outside, and then Super Sequel, Spy Stole, Calm Smites at 2 lengths further back, Noir Seer, Hula Wonder, Sorrento, a couple of lengths away, Rain Dance Lady and Arborea. And back at the tail of the field as they came up the side is Tickle My. They've gone fast. Lady Marion and Shelburne Lass has joined her the outside. 2 lengths Dynamic Love, who's holding third, coming around the home turn. Closely followed by Romano Star and then KMS. Life is Beautiful. Couple of lengths away on the inside, being trailed by Spy Stole, Miss Power Bird, and then Calm Smites. Hula Wonders pulled out, followed then by Arabia as they swing around the turn. Lady Marion from Shelburne Lass, KMS. Dynamic Love is next, and Life is Beautiful getting a run on the inside. Calm Smites has called on for her finishing burst down the outside. Rain Dance Lady in trouble back in the field. KMS the leader, but Calm Smites is under the whip, starting to close on her, and then Dynamic Love and Hula Wonder coming in. Tickle My from last. KMS in front. Calm Smites are trying hard. Hula Wonder's claiming them, and Tickle My swapping them on the outside. Hula Wonder, Tickle My, Tickle My. Tickle My beat Hula Wonder and Calm Smites. Then Sorrento, KMS, followed by Spy Stole. Behind them, Miss Power Bird, followed by Arabia, and then Super Sequel. Life is Beautiful, Romano Star, followed further back in the field by Lady Marion, and then Dynamic Love. Rain Dance Lady met some trouble up the straight. Noircy is well back, and Shelburne Lass dropped out to finish last of all.
Well, it appeared that something was going to swoop down the outside and knock them all out, and that's exactly how it happened, and what a good mare she is. Coming from a shocking barrier, and jockey Mark Flaherty said in that pre-race interview that he was quite upset about the barrier draw, and that he would just have to do his best to overcome it. Well, he certainly did that. He also said that this mare's gallop during the week, her final gallop, was nothing short of sensational, and she ran right up to that gallop. Trained at Cranbourne by Bruce Purcell, and that's win number 9 in a 30-start career for this daughter of Perugino. Her sire is also the sire of Testarossa. 1570 and 430, Hula Wonder 370, and Calm Smites was third. Okay.
Number 4, and that is Restless, 340, 150, ahead of number 2, Make Me a Miracle, 370, 160, but on track. Number 2, Make Me a Miracle, is the favourite ahead of 4, Restless, and there has been some support earlier for Power of Pegasus, tending to drift just a little bit in the last 2 or 3 minutes. But Make Me a Miracle in front of Restless. A little late money now coming for Restless. Good betting race as they're just about set to go. This is race 7, previous going to Raymond, beat Final Intrigue and Helsingborg. Starter going to his stand here. Presses the button and they're off and running. Tell the Court came out a little awkwardly from the inside. Didn't lose much ground though. Count Remy out well with Northern Rover. Right up there is Power of Pegasus, and here's Restless hunting across in search of the lead as they travel around the first corner. Tell the Court, however, will lead about 3/4 of a length on Restless, and going up very, very quickly between the two leaders is Power of Pegasus, and Northern Rover back to be about 4th now. 2.5 lengths to Count Remy, a similar margin off to Tyrrell, and then majestically followed another length and a half away by King of Atlantis, and the last pair are Make Me a Miracle on the inside of We're Dancing. 1100 out down the back of the course, and Restless can't get to the lead clearly. Tell the Court on the inside, and Restless hammer and tong. A length and a half away. Third is Power of Pegasus, ahead to Northern Rover the inside as they pass the 1,000. 2 lengths to Tyrrell, and then comes over on the inside Count Remy. A length's gap then to King of Atlantis majestically, followed by Make Me a Miracle and We're Dancing last, about 9 lengths off Tell the Court. And as they come along the side of the 750, and Tell the Court shows the way. 3/4 of a length on Restless. Over on the inside Northern Rover. Power of Pegasus is running 4th, and then the old fella King of Atlantis deeper out, followed by Tyrrell, Count Remy majestically, and then over on the inside Make Me a Miracle will need a bit of luck from there, and We're Dancing on his outside. They pack coming to the corner at the 450, and Tell the Court a half length on Restless, a length the Power of Pegasus. Northern Rover's over on the rails, wider King of Atlantis. Atlantis, and then Majestically, and Make Me a Miracle second last. 300 to go. Restless to Tell the Court, and now Power of Pegasus joins the pair, and Majestically is joining in. In the meantime, Power of Pegasus hits the front. Majestically can't get him, and Make Me a Miracle from a mile back, but it's Power of Pegasus the leader, and Power of Pegasus will get the money. Power of Pegasus from a photo, Make Me a Miracle or Majestically, and then Restless Tyrrell, followed by King of Atlantis, We're Dancing. Tell the Court. Further back in the field was Count Remy and Northern.
Corey Brown, a winning double. Power of Pegasus, $5.90, $1.90. Make Me a Miracle second, $1.70. Majestically third, $1.80. Numbers are 3, 2 and 1 on the Rosehill Welter. Now, Victoria Park, Adelaide. And it seems rather late in the day for a race presentation. Just see if we can see the inscription. Carlton Draft something. Can't quite see it, but an attractive piece of silverware. How'd you like to be drinking a top-grade champagne out of that? There's Gold Class going in the yellow with the dark blue spots and the yellow cap. Sedation moving forward now. A Group 3, the Gilgai Stakes of 1,200 metres, and this will be a terrific sprint race. Let's go to Greg Miles at Flemington.
And we need 3 to move in. Gold Class the top pick. Light drizzling rain still falling here. At least it held off for the major races. Roxar's moved up, and that looks to be it. They're set. Lights flashing. Treviscay red. Now the line's better. Treviscay almost up again. They're off. Gold Class began well. Treviscay reasonably out. Look for a Star was away very fast. Roxar's going out quickly too on this outside rail. City Shy easing over their heels, all coming grandstand side, and Umrum has settled a fair way back now. Pace from Ruthless Tycoon coming up the middle of the track. As they head towards the 800, he's cut right across the field. Ruthless Tycoon now found himself in front on the outside rail to Gold Class. Look for a Star. Slipstream is wider out, and the grey Keffel, the deepest runner, not far away from the speed. Being followed closely by Bomber Bill. In behind them is Treviscay, followed by Sedation, and further back is Belle de Jour, followed by Point Danger close to the middle of the course. Umrum is in that bunch. Well back in the field is City Shy. West Express amongst the tail enders, and Thong Classic has worked his way down the middle of the course. They're heading to the 300 metre now. Slipstream took the lead narrowly. Gold Class is coming at him close to the outside rail. Ruthless Tycoon has had enough. Point Danger, Belle de Jour, and coming down the outside, Thong Classic with a run. They've got 150 to go. Belle de Jour's burst up on the outside to hit the lead now. Belle de Jour from Point Danger and Gold Class, but Belle de Jour's too good and wins it over a length to Point Danger, probably second. So the Thong Classic or Gold Class third, and then came Treviscay right behind them, trailed by Sedation, Umrum, West Express, and then Roxar, followed by Bomber Bill. Next was Keffel, Slipstream, towards the tail of City Shy. Ruthless Tycoon tiring badly, and so too did Look for a Star, who's last in. Belle de Jour, ridden by Patrick Payne, trained by Clary Connors, has taken out the Gilgai Stakes. Number 7, Belle de Jour, the winner. Ran 6th in the Epsom handicap last start. It was a terrific run. Met some trouble early. Had to switch course at the 350.
Belle de Jour, the slipper winner, Andrew, back in town.
And Clary, we could hear the roar from a distance, mate.
Yeah, well, pretty happy. She's my second favourite girl. Marie's a favourite. But she's my second favourite, you know, and just to see her come back and win again because, you know, she's pretty honest. A run down the day in the Epsom was a terrific run, and you got beat 2 lengths, and, you know, she's just a little trier, honestly. She's a lovely little mare.
Very strong, fought it out really hard.
Yeah, she did, you know. 58 and a half, you know, she's a little mare, so they sort of gambled against her a bit. But, you know, she tries.
What else have you got in mind now?
Salinger, that's what she's here for. Salinger, you know, just keep her back to 1200 probably, and you know, she's a lovely one.
Can we ask whether the Guineas horses here, Viking Ruler, arrived in Melbourne?
Yeah, he's in Melbourne, yeah, and he'll run on the Guineas on Saturday.
He'll run next week.
Run on Saturday.
Good luck to you, Clary.
Thanks very much,
done, mate. The Roar, we might hear it again next week, Brendan, but he was pretty happy with Belle de Jour.
Oh, they sure were. The owners, or part of the team here today. Jerry Rose was here. No sign of Singo, though, or Bob Hawke. But Clary was elated as they crossed the line. Not too far from where we're situated. Winning time 10.04. Very good considering the track reading. They ran the race in solid rain. 4th place goes to number 14. And that is Thong Classic. 5th to number 5, Sedation. So 7, 6, 16, 14. 110.4. Sectionals to be confirmed. Quinella, $189, and the trifecta details on screen. One of the best in the business, Patrick Payne, alongside Clary Connors. Rain might be falling, but we have plenty of atmosphere here with Belle de Jour winning Larry Olsen.
Yes, thanks, mate. We've got the last race coming up here in Brisbane, and
Yes, there's one to go in here for the last, and that is Normal Practice. 290 Glen Rowan. Is this going to be his day, Glen Rowan? Time will tell. They're all there now. Starter goes across onto the stand. Field of 12, 1,300 metres. And the gates are back and they're off, and Fashion News got squeezed out and is back to last, and Muscator straight to the lead from Montcalm Wolf, commencing well Royal Integrity, going up smartly as Bowood Forest, a length the tier, and then comes Knickerbocker Kid and a Quiver, followed at the head of the others then by Fashion News, whizzing around them, Silent Impact the inside, then Glen Rowan, Normal Practice, and last is Lord Denning. They go round the first corner, and Muscator is just the leader here, taken on by Fashion News. Montcalm Wolf is running in 3rd position. Bowood Forest is 4th, and then Royal Integrity a Quiver. Tier is next on the inside, and then Glen Rowan, Normal Practice, followed by Silent Impact. Knickerbocker Kid is back second last, and Lord Denning brings up the rear. 500 to go, and Fashion News has had to work very, very hard after bungling the start. It's a length on Muscator as they swing for home. Bowood Forest wider out. On the fence is Montcalm Wolf. Tier looking for a run from Royal Integrity a Quiver, and here's the favourite Glen Rowan on the extreme outside, putting in his claim. It's a big claim too at the 250, and Glen Rowan quickly swept to the front from Fashion News, Muscator, Tier, Royal Integrity, and Lord Denning from a long way back. But today's the day for Glen Rowan. He's racing away, and Glen Rowan wins it easily from Lord Denning and Tier. Then Royal Integrity, Knickerbocker Kid, Montcalm Wolf, a Quiver, Muscator, Normal Practice, followed home then by Silent Impact. Fashion News has dropped right out, had an awfully hard run after bungling the start, and beat Bowood Forest in.
Well, I got to say, I'm tickled pink to see him win a race, Glen Rowan. He's been running such great races in top grade. He deserved that one. Treble for Corey Brown, and a great thrill for 2 good mates who raced that horse, John Inglis and Ron Krogan. And Ron very graciously allows the horse to race in John Inglis's colours, pale blue, dark blue diamonds and a red cap. Gee, Corey's in good form too. Now, Victoria Park getting...
And he comes in the red colours. Greg Childs on board. Won the big one on Sunline in devastating style. They're all in now, ready for the last. They're off. Ekalaka a little slow to move, and down near the inside the Collector and Typhoon got away well. Tristate is up there. Better Watch It's going forward. Speculator is being ridden forward as well, looking for a position right on the pace. In fact, he finds the lead as they race out of the 1400. Speculator took it up ahead of the Collector. Going forward just behind them, Storm Edition gets into 3rd placing from Better Watch It. Typhoon is 5th on the inside, trailed by Tristate. Lesvos Ruler is next out wide. Then Citrus Prince, a length away Adolescence, another length Indian Ridge, 1.5 to Lawyer, who's well off the pace today. Ekalaka the inside, followed by Iron Horse, and then at the tail of the field is Merlin's Law and Classic Ben Barra. Whip them in, 1,000 to go, and Speculator in front. He leads by a length and a half. In 2nd position, Storm Edition, followed by the Collector. Typhoon 4th the inside. Better Watch It 5th on the outside, trailed by Adolescence on the rail, and then Tristate, Lesvos Ruler, Citrus Prince, a length and a half to Indian Ridge, and Ekalaka trailed by Lawyer as they came into the corner, and then came Merlin's Law, Classic Benbara, and Iron Horse out wide as they come around the turn. Specula narrowly from Storm Edition, and the Collector deeper out. Typhoon right behind them in the yellow blinkers, being followed by Tristate. Better Watch It as he's to the outside, making ground, and Adolescence is getting a rails run, followed by Indian Ridge. At the 400 metre mark now, Storm Edition has dashed to the lead. Storm Edition from the Collector. Typhoon battling. Here's Citrus Prince coming home. Lawyers making some ground as well. Storm Edition with a good lead at the 200. Over down the outside, Citrus Prince. Indian Ridge coming with a rails run. Storm Edition in front. Citrus Prince after him. Citrus Prince got to Storm Edition. Citrus Prince put his head in front. Citrus Prince by a head. Storm Edition, Indian Ridge third. Merlin's Law came home for fourth, and then Lawyer, Ekalaka and the Collector. They were followed by Adolescence, and back behind them were Classic Benbara. Better Watch It didn't run on, followed by Typhoon, Tristate, Iron Horse, Lesvos Ruler, and Specula dropped out to finish last of all. Citrus Prince, written by Stephen Arnold, has taken out the last on the card. Number 4, Citrus Prince, second in from a spell. Made up a lot of ground in the race won by Bush Ball at his first in run at Sandown, and he's finished 2 strongly and doggedly in the run home to grab Storm Edition second, and third place going to Indian Ridge number 8, who's made good ground along the fence. Time there 1:44.5. Numbers official are 4, 9 and 8 in the last on the card. Citrus Prince, he likes the soft ground. Second up, he hadn't been able to perform as well as that in the past, but he's certainly come to hand very, very quickly this time round. That was a good effort behind Bush Ball at his first in run, and he's gone right on with it. Win number 4 from 32 outings, trained by Cliff Brown. He's now a 5-year-old Citrus Prince, and he's done the job in good style and winning there. Storm Edition riding the pace, taking the lead early in the straight, held on okay, and Indian Ridge making ground along the inside. Merlin's Law, number 13, ran fourth, and fifth home was number 7, Lawyer. Ekalaka never really got to the finish of the race. Big drifter on track, as I said before the race, and it's been borne out on the racetrack. Better Watch It, the one that they did try. Pretty ordinary, really. Lawyer made a little ground. Classic Benbara from well back never really got into the race. 14.
Okay, Greg, in fourth position for first 4 players. Number 13, they've run 1:44.5. Citrus Prince proving too good in the final race on the program. Belmont fast approaching. New South Wales and Queensland information to come on screen. Now, Belmont confirming information.